Hi, I'm Stacy, and today I am on day 5 of my water fast. The last time I did a water fast was a year and a half ago, and I did 7 days, and it was very difficult. And I got a massive headache at the first part, and I was exhausted the whole time. And this time it's going relatively well. I switched into ketosis right away, which makes me very happy because I've been working on, getting healthy mitochondria so that I'm able to switch into glucose burning or burning ketones. So it's been a journey, but now I'm like able to do it. So I'm happy. And I wanted to just make a little video about fasting. I've been fasting a long time, since I was 20 years old. I was not doing it right in my 20s. I was in college. I wasn't working with my cycle. I remember walking to school being exhausted and like trying to fast all day. And it was mostly intermittent fasting. I did a 7-day water fast maybe at 23. Also, I didn't have minerals, which you should take, and magnesium. I didn't know what I was doing then either. But now I'm making this because I do know what I'm doing. And I wanted to give people some really good tips on how to take fasting to the next level. So when you first fast, you might get headaches and, you go slow, maybe try 24 hours, 48, etc. But the best thing you can do is help your body cleanse out everything while you're water fasting. And I'm going to tell you something that you should get. And it is now called the universal antidote. And it is called that because it's real term. The media will try to block and say it's dangerous, but it's not dangerous. It's been around since the 1970s. And it's essentially a water purifier. So it's been used for ages, but they just don't want us to know how amazing it can work on our bodies. So it works amazing at cleansing our bodies. I've been using it for 3 years. It has helped me get countless parasites out of me. That is the big thing. That is the big thing. So how you can find out what it is, you got to go to the universalantidote.com. There's a documentary. Everything's out there. I'm not going to go into that right now, but then you can find out where to get it in your country. I'm in South Africa. I'm American, but I'm in South Africa. I can help you get it. But just go to the universalantidote.com, watch the documentary to understand what it is. So since it purifies water, basically, we are 70% water, right? So when we take it, it is getting anything that's not supposed to be in us out. So it's crazy that the media says, like they started to say, oh, it's dangerous, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, dangerous for parasites and things we don't want in our bodies. It's going to get out any pathogen that you don't want in there. So this is key. And when you can take it when you're not water fasting. It's going to be amazing. $100 and you'll have enough for your whole life, to be honest. That's how cheap it is, which they also don't like. So, but when you're water fasting, it is so great to just I take minimal amounts, like little bit throughout the day, like the lowest dose, 1 drop, 2 drops. I mean, I'm used to it. I could probably go a little bit higher, but I didn't want to bring on a headache because I haven't had one at all. This water fast has been quite easy for me. It's crazy. I'm very pleased with it. But okay, so yeah, take this little bit so you're cleaning, okay, while you're water fasting. Then the next thing you're going to need to get is an enema bag. And if you're in the US or Europe or Asia, you can get it on Amazon. Here in South Africa, I have friends that sell it. I need to order some more from another country as well, but you can get them on Takealot. This is going to help you immensely because when you're water fasting, you're getting into autophagy, your body's eating all the things that aren't supposed to be there, parasites are dying. And then if you add in the universal antidote, you're going to get rid of everything that much quicker, but you're going to have a Herxheimer reaction, which is when all the crappy things happen, like headaches and, I don't know, sweats. I got a rash actually before. All sorts of stuff can happen. So when you're on your water fast, do 1 enema a day. This is really going to help. You can even put the universal antidote in it, a few drops, and then it's a lukewarm to warm temperature enema in clean water, Do that, hold it for 15 minutes, and then this is the last thing you need, a colander. You get a colander. It's not one you're going to put back in your kitchen. You keep it in your bathroom. You put that under the toilet lid, and then you expel the enema, and then you're going to see what has been inside of you, making you feel like shit for however long you felt like shit. For me, it was like 20 years, maybe 25. Ever since I had a lot of issues. But then, so I've been cleansing my body for 5 years now. I ended up in South Africa on this cleanse, and then I ended up coming back to learn the cleanse, and then the two women became like my mom and sister. They're my family now. So I've learned so much from them, and it's taken me 5 freaking years to get all the garbage out of me. And on this water fast, I've been doing little bits of the universal antidote. And then with my flesh, I was like, I bet nothing's really going to come out. Like I always say that. But nope, there's always more. And what I want to say about my 7-day water fast, January 2023, so a year and a half ago, I also was taking the universal antidote just a bit, and then I did 1 flesh a day, and all these things were coming out. I was like, oh, it must be old food. And I sent it to my mentors, and they're like, that's not old food. And it was slugs, like black slugs, which are actually liver flukes, they say, and it's from animals, I think, but I also think they were in my womb, like they were in my uterus, because I had horrible agonizing pain, which is why I did the fast in the first place. And then after that, so every day more and more were coming out, and I'm looking in the colander like, oh my God, like black slugs. And after my fast, when I got my period again, I didn't have cramps for the first time in years. So that tells me a lot. And I've been cleansing parasites out for 5 years. Like I said, it's just like different colonies. It's mind blowing. Like no wonder I had so many issues. But with this cleanse, I've been doing 1 flesh a day. I've done it's day 5. I haven't had one yet, but so the first 3 days, then I had all these balls, like jaggedy old balls. I didn't really have many parasites. I had 1 little bit of parasites and mucus, but the rest is just like jaggedy balls. Like that's all I can say, like marble sized. And I'm like, what the hell? Like how long was that inside me? Like it is crazy. I don't know if it's been inside me since childhood. You know, you hear those things like, oh, adults have 15 pounds of old fecal matter in them. And I'm like, oh, yeah, right. But I swear, and I'm a relatively healthy person. I mostly ate fruits and vegetables in my adult life. As a kid, I ate McDonald's, though. I was raised by a doctor, well, a psychiatrist. That's more of like a drug dealer, and a nurse. So, and they fed me like fast food. Well, especially my dad fed me so much fast food. And then the school food, I'm like, maybe that's what's still coming out of me, you know? It's crazy. So those are my tips. If you're going to do a water fast, take it to the next level. Purify the water in your body. Use the enema to get it out and see what comes out of you. It's important. I know it's like not the most glamorous thing. Like it's not. But like a bunch of my friends that work and like what we do, like we send each other our pictures. I mean, you should see the crap that's coming out of people that think they're healthy. So that is my tip for just taking your fast to the next level, getting the things out of, like if parasites are going to die if you're not feeding them anything, plus add the universal antidote that can really kill them, and fungus and bacteria, any viruses, all of it. And then pull it out with just 1 a day, you know, because your electrolytes are, you know, you don't want to do too crazy. And just get it out. You're going to feel so much better. You might be able to even go longer on your fast. And I guess I should say, like, check with your doctor about this or something. Like, don't just take my advice. Don't hold me responsible for anything. I'm really just trying to help. But everything that I've mentioned here is safe. But just make sure that you are healthy enough to fast and take it slow. First 24 hours, then 48. And yeah, enjoy your fasting journey. Ciao.